Hello everyone, I've just got back from Leeds Grand Theatre because today I have seen Sister Act again. Um, the cast is still the same as when I saw it in Sunderland, and nothing about the show's really changed apart from the Broadway alterations. I can sort of see some of my friends' points now about Sister Act, the show, because the cast is amazing and fabulous and they've got so much talent and bring so much energy to the part, but I can actually now see that the storyline doesn't really work for Sister Act anymore. They've kind of messed about with it now for the Broadway version. Like, for example, I like how Eddie and Dolores get along better and there's a bit more substance to them liking each other and everything. But then the other male characters aren't really very well developed at all, and with replacing How I Got the Calling with It's Good to Be a Nun, you don't really understand why Mary Robert is the way she is, and then at the end when she's standing up for Dolores you're thinking kind of like, well, why? And obviously as well with the change in that song from How I Got the Calling to It's Good to Be a Nun, the woman who plays Sister Mary Patrick, Laurie Scarf, and Jacqueline Clark, who plays Sister Mary Lazarus, have a lot of comedy taken off them, which is a bit of a shame. And I also personally really miss Do the Sacred Mass, the song from the bar scene. That was like one of my favourite songs, and I'm not happy that it's been cut. So anyway, to today's performance, I had full cast on pretty much, apart from Julie Atherton is not due at Leeds until tomorrow, so I had this person, no, not that one, wrong way, that way, Lucy May Sumner, no, that way, yeah, Lucy. She was on as Sister Mary Robert, and a couple of the other female swings were on as well, covering the ensemble. I'll start with Cynthia Erivo as Dolores. She's just brilliant as Dolores now. She's really got the part down. She's different to Patina, obviously, but I like it. She's really good. Fabulous Baby and Sister Act are brilliant songs for her. Denise Black as Mother Superior. She's not really a singer. Some of the time when she was singing I was a bit like, ooh, that's a bit painful to have to listen to, but her acting's good and she's got the comedy and yeah, her dry wit, it's just really funny to watch. Michael Stark as Monsignor O'Hara. Why is he there? He's not really needed. At the beginning of the second half he's doing like this DJ Disco of Love thing, and Fred Applegate on Broadway, I think it was, who did the part, that works well for him, but I don't think it works for Michael, because it was really funny on Broadway when I saw it and I was laughing then, but with Michael Stark I could hardly really make out what he was saying at that bit, and I was on the front row right in front of the stage, and so I don't know, I just find Monsignor O'Hara's character a bit pointless. Sorry, Michael, but there you go. Like I said, Julie Atherton was off, so I had Lucy May Sumner on as Sister Mary Robert. I don't know what to make of Lucy, to be honest. I think she's maybe my second or my third favourite Mary Rob, because obviously I've seen London with Katie Rowley-Jones, and the first time I saw the show, which was just after it had officially opened, Katie was like all into it and giving it full blast, but then the other 3 times that I saw her she looked bored and like she didn't want to be there. And then I saw Christina DeSico on Broadway, and I just happened to catch her only one time ever performance as Mary Robert, because she was the second cover on Broadway and she just rocked the roof off, and I think is my favourite Mary Robert. And then of course I've seen Julie Atherton at Sunderland, and I thought Julie was really good as well. but the trouble is, because I've seen her in Avenue Q, and her accent is American, and it's the same as it was for Avenue Q. I felt like it was what I was watching Sister Mary Kate Monster, you know, Sister Mary Kate Monster. But I really did like her. And then Lucy, in The Life I Never Led, and other songs, she belts when she needs to belt, like in Raise Your Voice when she's like, ah! And then in Life I Never Led, she was very quiet for most of it, and then where at the end of lines where it needed to go louder, she'd just suddenly go woof. But I did like her acting as shy and awkward as Mary Roberts, so I don't know. I think if I had to rate them out of what I've seen them, it'd go Christina as my favourite, and then Julie and Lucy at joint second, and Katie Rowley Jones would be last. I'm afraid that's how it goes. Edward Brewer as Eddie Salver, I like him a lot. He's really good in the part, and like I say, I like how his character interacts more with Dolores, and he calls her Doris, and remember from school, Doris Carter. And I was sat next to a right character in the theatre. There was this woman, she was about middle-aged or whatever, and in I Could Be That Guy, not the first time when his clothes get ripped off and he goes into a disco suit, but the second time when he gets revealed to have his police clothes back on, she went really loudly, because obviously that bit's quiet, when he goes, I got what it takes to break away, and then shows the police outfit, and it goes quiet, and she went really loudly, oh my god! And I was just like, looking at her going like, what? What are you oh my godding at? I think she was just amazed at how quickly the costumes were able to lie off him. But yeah, he's really good, really sweet, and yeah, but strong as well, and quite nice. Kevin Cornwall, I didn't know he's Peter from the Jesus Christ Superstar DVD with Glenn Carter. Halfway through the show I'm sitting there watching him, and I was like, oh my god, he's on my Jesus Christ Superstar DVD, and it's him, it's actually him, and I was just like, whoa. So that's kind of cool in a way. So I'm going to watch my Jesus Christ Superstar DVD soon. Gavin Alex as Pablo, very good, you know, it's a small part, along with Daniel Stockton as Joey, and Tyrone Huntley as TJ. I love their song Lady in a Long Black Dress. Yes, their characters aren't very well developed, and you don't really, they're just there to be laughed at, but you know, they're good for that. And Tyrone Huntley as well, oh my god, he's so cute and baby faced, I just want to grab him and squeeze him, and ooh, he's so cute when he just smiles and everything, and he's like it's really adorable. Daniel Stockton, he's funny as Joey, like I said. I think when I saw it in London, I got to see it on front row, and I was in front of Nicholas Kalikos 2 times, and he used to like pick on a woman in the front row on the audience for his section of the song in Lady in a Long Black Dress, but Daniel Stockton doesn't do that. So I was a bit like, I was sat right in front of him, and I was a bit like, oh, okay, they're not doing that for the tour. I was a bit like, I wanted to be picked on. Guess I should have been wearing a long black dress. That might have helped. What else could I say? Oh yeah, Laurie Scarpa, Sister Mary Patrick. She's a doll. I got to meet her before the show, and she took my programme and got it signed for me by everyone who was in that day. Jacqueline Clark as Mary Lazarus. I didn't really like her the first time round I saw her in London, but she's really grown on me on the tour, and she's really funny. Who else? All the ensemble and the swings who were on, absolutely amazing. They bring such energy, and I also think it helps when you've got someone like Lucy May Sumner who doesn't get to go on very often. That sort of lifts them up and gives them more energy to do well. Standouts in the ensemble for me were Kate Lavelli, Hannah Levine, and was it Donovan on? Some of the guys like John Montague and that, swinging like their churchy things in in Raise Your Voice. There's two of them and they're stood at the end and they've got like them Catholic things which spray the smelly stuff in the air and they're going like this. And that was really good. So yeah, the whole show is brilliant and I think everyone needs to go and see the tour because it's just good. And yes, okay, like I said before, the story's not brilliant, but the cast have got a brilliant chemistry and energy and you can just get lost in that and just enjoy it for what it is.